Hey friends, it's me Stace. For today's video, we'll be using the Cricut to engrave on these acrylic keychain blanks I purchased off Amazon. They measure 2 inches in diameter. I already took the film off of one side, and I already have one on my mat ready to go. So I'm gonna take this one. My first one's lined up in the center of the 3-inch as well as the center of the 6-inch. This one I'm gonna center on the 9 as well as the 6. This way, when we're inside Design Space, we know where they are. So get that on there, press down firmly. So we're going to engrave on both of them. Then on one of them, we're going to color it in using some rub and buff to see what that looks like. So now I'm taking some painter's tape along the edges just to secure that in place. Alrighty, so I think we're good to go on this one. So our design inside Design Space, because we taped this off, we really can't utilize the whole 2-inch surface. I'm going to put some more tape on that one, just to be safe. So we're going to make our design probably about 1.5, 1 3/4, somewhere around there. Okay, I'm going to put this one up here again, just to hold that down. So make sure your tape's on there really, really well. And we're going to use this tip here. It's the engraving tip. I'm using a quick swap housing to have that going there. All right, let's go to the computer and we'll get started on our design. All right, here we are at the computer. I'm already inside a Cricut Design Space on the welcome screen. I'm going to go to my upper left-hand corner in that search box, and we're going to type in the letter K, last name Hall, and then type in the word fill. So it's K Hall Fill, and choose enter. We're going to go down from here until we find community members, which are right here. And we're going to look for the name Kay Hall. Going to click on her name. It's going to bring up all the projects she shares with on Design Space. And we're going to go down and look for this file right there. Foil or engrave fill starter. Going to click on that. Then choose edit a copy. This will take that design into our work area in Design Space. You will see it's a bunch of lines. We're going to use this to fill in our engraved design because with the Cricut, it's going to engrave it just the outline only. All right, so we have that ready to go. Left-hand side toolbar, I'm going to click on it, Shapes and a Circle. This is already sized to be 2 by 2, which is the size I want. I will change the color of that to be white. And I want 2 of them, so I'm going to right-click on that and choose Duplicate. Now I'm going to grab my design, left-hand side toolbar, click on Images. I'm going to choose Browse All. In that search box, type in the word Paul. For a Paul print, click on Enter. Then what I want to use is this one right there that has a really cute little heart in it. I'm going to click on that and choose Add to Canvas. So we have our design here. I'm going to right click on it and choose Ungroup to separate the 2 layers. All I want is that piece. I don't want this piece there, so I would delete that one. Now under Operation, at the upper left hand corner, it's right now set to Basic Cut. You want to click on that and change that to Engrave. Now you'll see that's what the Cricut is going to engrave, just the outer lines. When you put this on here and slice these 2 together, it's going to engrave all those lines. So it's going to fill our design in. So I'm going to put my design on top of this piece here, highlight that fill design as well as our design. The very bottom right-hand corner Design Space, click on Slice, and then give that a second to do the slicing. Kind of blinks when it's done. We can take this piece and delete it. I'm going to take, because now we have 3 layers. I'm going to delete the darker one. Now it's just a matter of choosing which one you think looks the best. I think they're both the same, so I'll just click that one and I'll keep this one here. I'm going to resize this to fit inside our circles. I'm going to use the little handles here and just resize it. I think I'll make it be about 1.45. Right there. So I'm going to bring that over there. I'm going to highlight the circle as well as my paw print. Go to the very top toolbar, choose a line. I'm going to go down and choose Center so I can see what that looks like. I think it looks pretty good. And I'm going to right-click on this paw print and choose Duplicate. So now we have 2 paw prints and 2 circles. Upper right-hand corner, choose Make It. All right, so we have our 2 paw prints on one mat and our circles on the other mat. I want to put everything on the same mat. So let's go back to the first mat. Click on your paw print. Click on the 3 circles. And we're going to choose Move Object. And we're going to move that to the second mat. And then choose Confirm. Go back and do that for the other paw print. 3 circles, move object, and then the second mat there, and then choose confirm. So now you can see our paw prints as well as our circles are on the same mat. So on my Cricut mat with the circles, I line them up at the center of the 3 going up and down and the center of the 6 going left to right. So I'll place my circle right there. And the other circle, I did the same thing on the 6-inch center as well as the 9-inch center. Okay, let's take our paw print and bring that over and just line it up the best you can on that center circle. Okay, so I think they look pretty good. Now we don't want to engrave the circle or cut the circle out. We're going to click on the circle, the three dots, choose Move Object or Hide. We're going to choose Hide Selected. That's going to make the circle go away. Do the same for this circle, Hide Selected. Okay, so now all we have on our mat is our paw prints, and you can see on the left-hand side, they're set to engrave. Bottom right-hand corner, choose Continue. Now if you're doing text, you don't need to mirror anything like that because we're just engraving it right on top. All right, so here's our material. We're going to go in and choose Browse All Material. That search box, type in the word acrylic. Then choose Enter, and we're going to choose the 2mm acrylic. Then choose Done. All right, so we have it set to engrave. Left-hand side, our pressure is at default, and we can see it's going to ask us to load in the engraving tool, which we'll do that at the machine. All right, here we are at my Cricut Maker. I already have my engraving tip in there, and I have all my rollers moved to the one side. I'm just going to put this in there. I'm going to hold that down and choose Load. Now it's going to take a minute to find that engraving tip. You'll see it's going to go in there to identify it once we hit Go over here. You can see it's blinking. Let's go and choose Go. Again, just double check your tape at this point. Make sure everything is down there nicely. It's nice and flat, all of our tape. All right, found our engraving tip. Now let's go and engrave. I'll zoom you guys in so you can see that a little bit. Now, because we have that fill tool in here, it's going to take quite a while to do this. I'll time it. So right now, it is 4:43. So I'll come back when these are all done, and we'll go from there. Okay, we are back. They're done cutting. Let's go ahead and take our tape off. Leave this piece on your mat. Let's take this one off. All right, so we have all the tape off. I'm going to bring these close to you so you can see all the dust that's on top of the piece. So to fix that, we're going to take some painter's tape. And we're just going to press it in there, just push down and pick up. And then you'll see we have all that acrylic dust right there. I'm going to take a clean side of my tape, press it down again. All right, so I think that one's good. Let's do this one. Just take it, press down lightly, and pick it up. I'm going to go back over them again with a clean piece of tape. So I like putting it down there, giving a little bit of a rub, picking it up, and then this one. Okay, oops, pick the whole thing up. There we go. And I'm going to bring these up close to you so you can see them. They turned out really nice. Okay, so I don't know how well you're going to see that. Maybe better that way. Do you see the design on that? There you go. All right, let's going to take the backing off. And now you can really see without that backing. Look how pretty that is. This is the non-etch side, and there's the etch side there. You can feel the texture of that. Very, very pretty. Let me move my mat out of the way. Take the backing off of this. so this is the etch side. That is so pretty. And now, as I said in the beginning, we were going to try Rub and Buff, which is this product right here. I did try it, and this is what the Rub and Buff looks like. I don't really like it because you do see, I don't know how we were going to see it, but you do see a little bit of shadowing almost. So we're not going to do any Rub and Buff. We're just going to leave them like this because I think they're gorgeous the way they are. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and attach our key rings to them. Open this little bag of jump rings, and this all comes with these, and I will have them linked below. All right, so we're going to take our jump ring, put that through there, and we're going to take the key ring piece, put that in there, and then we'll do a little green tassel on this one. So the tassel is the silver part is plastic, but I believe this part is leather. I believe. I'm just going to put that on there. All right. So I have my needle nose pliers here. Oops. And you can see I did cover them with some painter's tape just so I don't scratch anything. All right, let me go ahead and grab these guys. There, we got it. How cute is that? Right? I love the little tassel. Just adds a little bit of color to it. So I have that one done. I also made this one, right? With a little pink tassel in that, really cute. And I'll make another one with an orange tassel. So I will have 2 to give away. So be the first to comment below with a paw print emoji, and you will win one of these key rings. Okay, so I'll have one for somebody, and then one for, so 2 people can win. Okay, so the first 2 people that comment with a paw print emoji will win these 2. Okay, and my friends, there you have it. Using the Cricut Maker to engrave on acrylic, I think it worked really well. That fill design, it definitely does help because you can see it does fill the whole paw print in versus having that outline. The heart is nice and clear on that. I think they turned out really nicely. All right, my friends, any questions at all, please let me know. As always, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.